In 1956, Bette Nesmith Graham stood in her Dallas kitchen earning just $300 a month, raising her young son alone and facing a problem no one seemed interested in fixing. The new IBM electric typewriters had made one thing clear: mistakes were permanent. A single typo meant retyping an entire page. For secretaries across America, most of them women, perfection wasn't optional, it was survival. So Bette did something simple and bold. She took white tempera paint, mixed it in a kitchen blender, and carefully covered her typing errors. Once it dried, she typed over it again. The mistake disappeared. What started as a quiet experiment became something much bigger than she could have imagined. Born in Dallas in 1924, Bette's life had never been easy. She married young, became a mother while her husband served in World War II, and soon found herself divorced and raising a child alone. Money was tight, and stability was uncertain. She worked as a secretary, learning skills on the job, pushing herself forward one opportunity at a time. By 1951, she had worked her way up to an executive secretary position, something rare for women at the time. But when electric typewriters arrived, they turned her biggest weakness, typing errors, into a serious threat to her job. The idea that changed everything came from something ordinary: watching painters cover mistakes in a window display. She realized typing errors didn't have to be erased, they could be painted over. Back in her kitchen, she experimented until she got it right. Soon, other secretaries noticed her flawless documents and began asking for her magic paint. In 1956, she started selling it under the name Mistake Out, bottling it by hand with help from her son and neighborhood kids. Orders grew quickly, and what began in a garage slowly turned into a real business. By 1958, word had spread nationwide. Orders poured in after her product was featured in a magazine, and she found herself balancing a full-time job with a rapidly growing company. Then came the moment that could have ended everything. One day, distracted and exhausted, she accidentally signed a bank document with her company name instead of her employer's. She was fired immediately. What looked like failure at the time became the turning point. With nothing left to fall back on, she committed fully to her invention. The business she built, later known as liquid paper, grew beyond anything she had imagined. By the 1960s, it was profitable, and by the mid-1970s, it was selling millions of bottles every year. She didn't just build a company, she built it differently. She created child care programs, employee benefits, and a workplace that reflected her belief that success should improve people's lives, not just generate profit. In 1979, liquid paper was sold for $47.5 million, turning the woman who once struggled to pay bills into a multi-millionaire. But the story isn't just about money. It's about persistence, creativity, and refusing to accept a problem everyone else had learned to live with. Necessity is the mother of invention. Stick around for more. It's KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.